Hello everyone, welcome back to Chaos Gate. We finally did it. We finally gathered all 18 um, of our fallen knights, and we allocated every single one of those points to Durwin. And
Oh
so
no.
Durwin got everything done, and he had the trophy. But like I said, I reloaded the save because, 18 points in a single person, it's not that useful, you know? I don't think it's that useful, and I do think there are better uses for those points. And so I wanted to spend a little time here um, on this video actually seeing the better options for allocating these points because we have our end squad. Um, two Purgators, three Interceptors, one Justicar, one Librarian, and one Paladin. So both the paladin and the librarian, where is he? Oh, he's here. Still have are still earning. Um, so I'll leave them for last. But I wanted to see if I could put some points right here. So I could use most of the points. So what is useful here? Um, Honestly, since Derwin has 10% focus, increases chance of triggering autos and afflictions. Actually, having him use teleport boost is a good thing. Is a really nice thing. He has 60% chance to gain the EP that he used to teleport back. However, to do this, we're looking at 4 points, and I also wanted to make sure that they have this extra war gear slot. So that is 4 points plus 3, that equals 7. I'll leave this with 11. So, see, it's a substantial um, involvement for Derwin. Now, in terms of Purgators, I don't see much necessity to use it because we could have grenades, but we don't have extra slots for them, and I want to keep them with the Hailers. Uh, fire. Support fire, I also really don't think it's good because it wastes ammo, and I'm not gonna get shot at. It wastes ammo and it only deals 2 damage. These abilities to actually affect blind don't seem good either. When shot by an enemy, has a 50% chance to shoot back automatically. No, not bad, but at the same time, I'm really not expecting to get shot at. This is a view for the final mission. Now, in terms of the librarian, since we know he still needs to earn 2 levels, he still has 4 points left to allocate. Those 4 points will go to here, these 3 nodes. So he has Vortex of Doom, which is an ability that has Area 3, range 10 to deal 6 damage. I'll give him the upgrade so he earns extra 2 damage, so he deals 8 damage, and the extra willpower. I will also use Psychic Shriek to make sure that he has a good uh, uh, so he can actually stun people more often. Because if he can stun people more often, the paladin himself can stun more often. And so the librarian is also someone I really don't see myself involving too much. Activate the teleport all knights to the same location. It may be nice at the end just to make sure that nobody else enters, but um, I don't think it's a critical thing. These abilities I never use them actually. So Aegis Shield, well, it would be good. Wait, activate again. This ability is Warp Charge. Oh, so you even Warp Charge Aegis. I mean, it's a really nice amount of health. I mean, he has 4 armor. 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 6, 6 plus 3 equals 9, 9 plus 4 equals 13. If I did this, if I spent 4 points here, he would actually go up to 13 armor. Which is great, but at the same time, he's not gonna get that. He's not gonna get that much damage in. He's not gonna get damage that often. And Psybolts, it's for crit damage, not overall damage. Gaining armor pierce would be good, but at the same time, I don't know how much I'll be using. And to reach this place, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Just to reach this thing. So I'm not sure it's the best use. Foros, another interceptor. 10% crit for all their ranged attacks. Well, wait, now that I think about it, don't I have a bolter who actually allows you for... Yeah, precision targeting, exactly. But it's Psybolt that increases crit, so that's why. That's why it's on Yolantis. Sorry about that. So... Honestly, I could spend 2 points here to make sure that Foros has this extra willpower node here and this extra willpower. That's 4 willpower. That's for 4 teleports or 2 teleports and with the force strike attached to it. It's also a good thing to see. I'll also go for this one, but again, I'm unsure. Or I could go for the extra war gear slot. I mean, to equip any type of war gear. I would like to have that Santec shard tier, so we have extra chance to trigger our focus. But unfortunately, I'm not seeing it. So, if I did that, I could put this thing on to make sure that every time he crits, he just actually wipes somebody off the map. Let me see one thing. He's using the base sword. I gave him something with extra crit damage. Anything with extra crit damage? Huh. Now that I think about it, I'm not seeing anything with extra crit damage. Parry. Oh. Wait. Forgot about this one. Force strike deals plus 20%. Chance to crit with a force strike. The weapon itself has 15. And 3 plus 2 equals 5. 5. With that one, it deals 9. This weapon is really good to deal with bosses. When we deal Reapers, we should remember this weapon. This weapon might prove really useful. But anyways, I see myself employing most of my points on the interceptors. I think they're the ones who are going to benefit most from it. Euless, same thing. Although I could put a point here just so he has a grenade. Let me see one thing. Oh, you're with the base one. What is your main ability? Oh, +1 ammo for their equipped ranged weapon. The knight gains +2 crit damage for all their ranged attacks. Oof. Damn. He's a crit machine. So he probably stays on the outside, and if he stays on the outside, I would use him. I would put a grenade on him. Maybe even spend the 4 points here just so you can have his grenades good. Because if I can not kill target, I may just use a grenade just so I can bounce him back. And when they spawn, we can use the grenade to just push them off the map. Actually, if we were able to grab that frag grenade, that would have been amazing. Actually, let me just see one thing. Interceptor, Purgator, yeah, Euless and Thule. And Thule has really high critical hit chance. Still unsure who would be best to be in the inside though. Wait a minute. I'm sorry, I'm just checking the math here. Oh, I didn't realize that. I just realized something, I'm sorry. This is a bit off topic, but since Thule, has a 55% chance to crit, and the final boss has a minus 50% modifier. So even if you use Hammerhand, for example, and you have no crit chance naturally, so Hammerhand is 100% chance to crit, but with a minus 50, there's a 50% chance to crit, not 100. However, if you have 55% plus 100 from Astral Aim, for example, it's 155. The boss takes away 50, you're left with 105. Meaning, you're gonna crit him. And if Thule crits him, that's 7 damage plus 6. God damn. I didn't even notice that. There's a 5% chance he just crits automatically. But yeah, Thule is staying on in the inside to deal with the boss. And Eula stays on the outside. So, as I was saying, I could practically put the grenades on Euless, because it might be a good effort. Now, Yolanthus, the man who's gonna tank the boss, per se, tank the final boss of the game. Since he has 18 willpower, I could simply put these abilities. Oh no, I need Provoke. No, I don't necessarily need Provoke. Provoke is good if you don't have Provoke is good if you don't have Hailers. Because if you don't have Hailers, you can use Provoke just to make sure that they attack Yolanthus. And with the really good Aegis on his back, he just rips it. He just rips everyone. But let's see. This Knight 4 strikes breaks armor. Good thing to have. Crushing charge. Okay. I actually gave him the Psy Cannon, but that I realized no. Oh, I could definitely put this on when he has low. If he doesn't have ammo to automatically reload, this is a good one. I'll actually spend my first point on Yolanthus to give him this specific ability, because I think it might really be useful. With the rest, it's all very specific, and I'm not sure how good it's gonna be, especially since I can with Yolanthus just honor the chapter, which is what I do mostly. The target gains +1 AP. Yeah, I didn't do this one because this one forces honor the chapter to cost 2 willpower instead of 1, and sometimes you only need 1 action, so forgot about that. What is this ability down here? Knight's ranged attacks have +2 crit damage. Honestly, what is his crit chance? He has a 25% chance to crit with this weapon. But Psybolt pumps it up to 50. Huh. If I take that away, if I take that 50 away from the final boss, I mean, it's still um, uh, it's still 25%, so quite useful. Okay. Okay, we have Daemonhunters, Voldred. Voldred I could use. Aegis is not necessary, but I'm actually gonna start using some. I'm gonna employ just so they have extra willpower, because I know it's gonna make a difference. It's really gonna make a difference. Um, hmm. All right, and now the final one, the Paladin. Um, for the Paladin, he has 2 more levels to go. Definitely put Smite, because I think that Smite can really be useful. Um, This does not matter because I'm not going to put a Psy Cannon on him. This ability also seems pretty good. The ability gains +3 range. Activate to give this ability +6 damage. God damn, 12 damage just. Whew. Okay, I might spend a whole lot of points on the Paladin because I think he might just rip this to pieces. I mean, I have 2 points left, so I'm gonna simulate 2 points here. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 here, 7 on the other one. That's 15. I'll leave this only 3. I mean, that doesn't even leave us 3 because I've already been using. How much do I have? 4, 8, 12, 15. I actually have 15. But I do admit this extra 2 willpower won't make that much of a difference. I'd much rather use it here because this ability seems crazy. And if he runs out of willpower, well, it's simple. He starts using his own health. And if he dies, he dies. Don't worry. Okay, that was it for what I wanted to do. So this was just a little simulation on how I'm thinking about using the points. I used some, didn't use them all. But I'll probably only apply them when I'm nearing the final mission. Although, in terms of situation now, what can we do? We have 17 servitors that we could, since we got 10 from the mission. Lunette can start working on something. Now, what can she start working on with? Research speeds, I don't think it's important. Void shields might be good. But honestly, what, 9? No, 12 plus 12. If I wanted to actually start downing my soldiers, the surgical unit would be good to have. But with that surgical unit, it also would be best to actually have increased wound recovery speed. And I mean, it's not an obligation, because if they go down, if I down the paladin, for example, and an interceptor, I have another interceptor to take his place. I can bring Yolantis, for example, or even I could bring Justica Yolantis, or the librarian, even. Um, hmm. So I'm actually gonna start working on this one, so I can start downing people again, because we're not out of the woods yet. So we can earn the trophy for a knight with 5 augments. The paladin can never die, so I'm unsure if there's consequences for that. I mean, he started with two less willpower, but we'll see. All right, we're gonna start enhanced augmentics, and we'll start trying to down the paladin. At the same time, let's check on Vakir, because we haven't checked on her in a long while. Our seed deposits are looking good. Seed deposits are. I'm sorry, I'm just checking the time to see if I don't make this very long. Our seed deposits are looking quite fine at the moment, so it could be a good idea to actually face another Reaper. Now, I think I've said this before, but I'll say it again, since we're making a heads up situation. Not a heads up situation. Since we're gathering our thoughts, of the 5 Reapers, Mortis, this one, was the hardest one to kill. No doubt about it. And we already killed him. And the 2 other worst are Morgulus from the Necrosis variant, and Munificus from Tentaris. Both the 2 other remaining, Cruciatus and Aegir, especially Aegir, are the easiest. Out of all of them, they are by far the easiest. You can cheese Cruciatus, and Aegir has the lowest possible health pool. The problem, the other 2, the problem is Morgulus has the biggest health bar. I think it's 188 health points. That, together with the fact that he needs to be disrupted at the beginning, and I luckily have a disruptor, Servo Skull, or even a silencer would work. But if you don't have that, if you don't use it, it's a tough mission. And Munificus, on the other hand, you have to destroy his body parts to make sure that he dies. However, every time you destroy a body part, he flies away, he jumps away. So you have to constantly keep moving. The problem with constantly keep moving is that it's highly likely that you won't be able to kill him on one round. And if you can't kill him on one round, every time you destroy a body part, about this part, he sets off bloom spawn around the area he was damaged. So there's a likely chance that you're going to be attacked by bloom spawn, and a lot. So that means wound time, and you don't want to go to the final mission with wounded soldiers. I mean, since we are working on Um, since we're gonna have 20 knights by the time we finish the game, it's not gonna be that much of a problem. Since we have dispensable, expendable soldiers. But if you don't have, and make sure you want to reach the final mission with only the 8 soldiers like we have, and having them healthy and not damaged, I suggest go for Munificus and Morgulus, because then you'll have a 50% chance of dealing Aegir, dealing Cruciatus. Cruciatus is slightly harder, but feasible, and Aegir is the easiest one. So if you manage to land Aegir on the final one, that is great. That is fantastic news. So, with this, we have 73 seeds, 73 yellow seeds. So after Valkyria is done, in 5 days, I will have her move towards Morgulus, so we can deal with another Reaper and progress the story. So, alright, we have our eyes set on the next set of objectives. Lunette is working on it. And so, let's keep moving. Right now we have this mission to do. I'll actually travel right now. I'll actually do the travel in this video still. But it seems like now we have a plan. We only have about 5 missions in which we have to down a knight. But I still have to upgrade my barracks, and I still have to expend requisition to earn still have to spend requisition to hire soldiers and gain even more soldiers. Alright. Morgulus, here we go. Alright. I don't want to hire from the map. Mostly not, because I mean this one costs 3. I'm only interested in actually getting people from the. I'm more interested in getting knights just to fill up the barracks, nothing else. So, oops, sorry, wrong button. Plague champions and hellbrutes. You will not inflict critical hits. Okay. Like I said before, we're sending in the paladin. I could, however, actually do something else. I actually am gonna take away his shield just so he has less HP. He's gonna level up for certain on this mission. So wait, actually has this one. Let me see how he looks with this one. Damn, he looks nice. Anyways, I'll just put the basic one, just because I actually want him to just get injured. Let me see, anything I should see? Okay. I actually will be bringing the librarian as well. Or maybe not. This is a tough mission, though. Should I bring the librarian or not? I could definitely bring the librarian on the mission to deal with Morgulus, though. That would definitely be a nice move. No, anyways, he needs to level up, so we're sending him in. I'm probably not gonna do it with him. I'll probably do it with somebody else.
Pardon.
Yeah. I actually forgot, but since... I mean, Volter ain't here, so... Give me that stuff. Alright. I might use... I didn't check, but... Derwin, with this weapon, also has 55% chance to crit. Meaning that the final boss is just gonna get hammered. Hammered into oblivion. I mean, first 2 turns he's gonna get critically hit. Like, immediately. Alright, sounds like a nice squad. Maybe I'll send both the Paladin and Derwin into the meat grinder. Just so they can actually gain a few nice level ups. But let's see if the wound times are not ludicrous. But anyways, we're gonna work on the next... We're gonna work on the regeneration unit next. So this one gets a little speedier. But anyways, I have rambled for long enough. I'll see you guys on the next one. So... be good. Nice. Alright, see you guys. Bye-bye.